Um, I'm not feeling great. I think my throat feels a little bit better, but my body in general kind of just feels very uh bleh. Like not like bleh, just kind of like like I don't have. I'm achy and tired. And I still don't know where my thermometer is. I'm pretty sure I had a fever at least as of last night. Like my forehead felt kind of. My forehead maybe feels a little cooler. I can't really tell. I felt kind of miserable last night. Fortunately, there was a really good episode of Critical Role, so um, helped to offset. Although it did run incredibly late, which made me almost grateful for being sick. Like I already have an excuse not to go to work, so I might as well stay up late. Um, I'm not sure about Simulation Saturday. I might. I'll probably go ahead. Like I was doing. Uh, uh, I'm trying to. Hey, look, Kratos.
Oh,
Um,
this will be fun. Shall we start searching for that book immediately?
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's such a
I'm
pleasure
pretty
to
sure
see
these are
you.
radiant. Um, which is fine. Oh yeah, I wait here in my other playthrough. I'm not sure if it was on. It was probably off camera. Um, whatever. Oh, here we go. It's actually a place we've already been to and cleared. That's a bit of a radiant quest fail. I also need to get chat up for myself. That's it. Screw it.
There they are. Ashes to ashes.
I should probably so difficult to be assassin when we have a party of like, four characters with us.
Death comes for you.
Not. Who's there? Don't you think so too?
But occasional Technically a sneak attack. No backstab animation, but whatever. Breeze. Mother. Okay. We got our animation. It played funny. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what it can be. I have the energy to be in character.
Nice job. Anything good?
Good night. This is from the companions.
What is it now? Can't it wait? It's clear.
Time to end this little game.
I got past that bit anyway.
That was good.
Oh. No, we're not going up here. We're down here. Metagame information, but never. Was actually no, it is for the drift shade seller. We had to go for the drift tunnel to get to it, so... Okay. Never mind then. I think it's behind a barred door, so...
Time to end this little game.
Yep. Exactly.
Just need one. What was that? That's the best you can do.
Oh, I can get better. Sorry.
You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Who did you get? But yeah, the enemies around here. Why are you practicing your necromancy?
Who's there? Time to end this. There they are. Who's there? Ashes to ashes.
The corpse of a werewolf here.
What was that?
We'll take them all. Well, that's done and done. Hopefully that's the last of them. I'm starting to get a bit tired.
Is there a silver hand who just ran away in here trying to take over?
Release me. You picked a bad.
Oh. Yeah. Which ones did we left at? Okay. I think you um recently just doing some like I guess third person role playing here. That I think I've touched on before, but I forgot to get myself some more bottled water. Um, let's do that and hopefully I'll remember the subject. Okay. Almira's attractions are interesting. She is like basically in terms of like physicality, she is bisexual. But in terms of personality, she is more inclined toward women than men. Um, and her polyamory is much in the vein of whimsy, at least in some regards. Though she's much more outgoing in general than whimsy. Um, um, but yeah, yeah, I guess that's it. Like, oh yeah, like basically her, um, she's like whimsy in the sense that she does not typically pursue dalliances. She's very much about the, emotional intimacy in uh, more than simply physical intimacy. That's like something that she and Whimsy share in common. Um, Perhaps even more so for Almira, I suppose. So like, due to that, she leans much more toward women because women tend to be. It's easier for her to um, have the kinds of relationships she wants with women than it is to have the kind of relationship she wants with a man. And of course, uh, Havadir, whatever his name is definitely an example of the worst of the most toxic of masculinity out there. Um, it would be rather interesting to uh, I'm not sure, like Inigo, whatever his name was. Um, well, I'm not sure how exactly his romantic option would work, particularly if we do end up married to Vilya. It may just lock out any option to pursue Inigo. Um, Actually, I guess she is kind of like me in that regard too. Like because I am straight relative to the male aspects of my gender, of my gender identity. And effectively half lesbian. I'm not sure how that works for someone who considers themselves to be bigender. Um, but but when it comes to games, as demonstrated in Dragon Age Inquisition, um, if the character is interesting enough, then and the writing is good, then I am entirely okay with the idea of exploring romance with a male character. So like in that spirit, that's kind of where Almira is. Um, Unfortunately, right now we don't have any options. There's just the vanilla stuff. But anyway, damn it! I stopped talking and then suddenly I started coughing.
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's such a pleasure to see you. I see that you have found the next book of charts. Once again, you have done well. As I promised, the college has decided to reward you for each book you find. I hope you will find this sum sufficient for now. There's more to come. I have some good news about the first book you found. We have done some tests, and it appears the charts are working. Who knows, maybe Vilya will not only be able to join the college, but also be one of the first members to actually learn these ancient bard chants. But first, there are more books you need to find. Are you still willing to help her?
Absolutely.
Good. I knew you wouldn't let Vilya down. I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Are these in
Oh, this will be fun. Shall we start searching for that book immediately?
are these in Soulsvine? I don't even recognize the name. Huh?
I'm glad you're here with me.
What? Is that even possible? No. What's the trick?
Yes, yes. You're cleared to enter Cyrodiil. Feel free to head through.
The place of Almira. What? Are you kidding me? We haven't even been there yet. And I don't intend to. Damn it.
Is someone there?
We may be. More trouble.
I don't know how that's possible. Red allies and Silverhand fighting each other. I'm sure this is a glitch or a picture.
You wouldn't take so many risks when you're fighting. Sometimes it scares me. I don't want anything to happen to you.
You get a quick save before we even enter the Bard's College. I hope it doesn't take us to freaking Falskar. Because I have no idea if we can go to Falskar and back. I assume we can eventually, like, return to Skyrim from Falskar, but also from a realism standpoint, why would it be in Falskar? I mean, I guess it's why would it be in Falskar, but I'm not sure was even. I have print screens that have freaking.
Welcome to the... I see. As I promised, I have some... Who knows? But first, there are more books here. Good. I knew you wouldn't let Vilya down. I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Possibly.
I take it you will continue to help Vilya finding the other books?
Why?
Especially.
Damn it. Why can't I find Falskar? I don't know how it's was freaking called. Like, Elder Scrolls mod. That's a mod. Why the frig don't I? Why can't I find it? Oh, it's not. I'm on Oblivion right now. Damn it. No wonder. We're just gonna disable Falskar. Hope it doesn't break anything. I mean, we do have the quest enabled, but not enabled, but it's like in our log.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I see. As I promised, I have some... But first, there are more books. Good. I knew you wouldn't let Vilya down. I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Good morning. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
What? We do. Let's go to an earlier save.
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Well, I see. As I have some. But first, there are more books you need to find. Good. I knew you wouldn't let Vilya down. I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Oh my god! Is it broken?
I'll be the judge of that. Now back to your practice.
I don't know how these are generated. Yep. It doesn't have the brackets. There. I okay. I guess it's generated like
Oh,
far in
this
advance. Or something. I guess it is a quest line, so every stage of the quest line has probably already been generated when the quest was initiated. So if the source of the quest line So the only way to avoid this would be to uninstall Foskar and then reload a save from before the quest even began. It's just so freaking stupid that we have to go and play a mod that I have, at this point, very little interest in playing. Because I don't like the idea of being locked out of the main world
Your solo performance is about a week away.
for any period of time.
Early rendition.
Because this is a sandbox game. You should not.
Classic tale of I'll Be the Bear to be performed with drums.
Welcome back. I see, as I promised, I have some. But first, there are more books. Good. I knew you wouldn't let me.
Look, there's a way to.
I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Your solo performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early rendition.
Oh, this will be fun. Shall we start searching for that book immediately?
Been working on an edition of this. I hope it can stand up to the classics.
How are your students coming along?
What?
Possibly.
Oh, this is autosave. Damn it.
Welcome to the bar. I see, as I have some. But first, there are more books. Good. I knew you wouldn't let Vilya down. I'll mark the location of the book on your map. Good luck.
Okay, rules of homework. If we can. Oh my god, people are calling it the most tedious dungeon. Ah. There you go. There's a quest ID. fight my way through this place. I might freaking toggle God mode or something.
What was that?
Go get it!
That's just toggle collision. I don't freaking care. If Emma doesn't care about making this quest available from a location that is easily can be accessed to any player at any point in the game, then I don't care about getting to it legitimately. And especially since I've already been through this frickin' dungeon and done this frickin' quest. It's just that I didn't want to go.
You will be so dead.
I don't even know how we're supposed to know where this is, actually, to be honest. Like, from a role-playing standpoint, we have no idea.
Oh.
Oblivion! You there? Did you just come through that portal? But if you just came through that, then that would make you the Traveler, wouldn't it?
Traveler.
They who arrive through the Shimmering Gate mark the start of the worst. It's just a story, of course. I'm going to assume you're from Skyrim, and you somehow managed to get the... However, I'm searching for... I assume I'll still have... Oh, also, the switch to lower these bars is out here, and it looks like your portal thing has shut off, meaning I'm... Alright, let me lower these bars for you.
Yep, they're freaking right there. And where are we? I'm gonna open this case for me, or I'm going to freaking make it force them open. Really? I am. I'm just cheating my freaking way through this. I don't care. Again, Emma didn't care enough to somehow omit the content from whatever list this draws from. I have no idea how it works. I know like some of the Dawnstar quests can draw inadvertently from like Dragonborn. And so fine. But you can access Soulflame at any time. For one thing, without having to initiate Dragonborn. It's only mildly confusing.
How to whistle. Did you know that Winter is a veteran of the Great War? Many say that he's a hero, but he doesn't seem to be very proud of this. If I ever see that guy, he's in so much trouble. I wonder how I would do with hair short.
Man, this place is friggin' big. Yeah, I am calling it. We're not getting to it legitimately. It's not happening. We may try to get back legitimately. That is a big maybe.
What is love handles? Have I got love handles? I don't know if I like this.
This place is freaking huge. Probably is. I'm imagining this is maybe as huge as Skyrim itself. Like, it's, yeah. I mean, it's pretty as dense as Skyrim.
I forgot what to say. I've got enough arrows. Else maybe I could make a few. All I need is wood and ingots. And a workbench, of course.
Well, she can do that, but I think it can.
What was that?
Don't worry, they can't reach us. I think it came up with an idea for a better Almira voice. That's more distinctive from Whimsy's, but I think we're like 17, 18 parts in. Just watch us locked or something. Okay, it's not. Good. Oh my god. Apparently this is one of the more tedious dungeon designs. So we'll... What? Really? Oh my god, I freaking hate that feature. I freaking hate being disarmed. It's bad game design. And apparently when you like level up or something, it becomes harder to be disarmed, but still. I... Is...
Nice work.
What the freaking hell? Of course. Where the freaking hell? Great, you're just doing a whole other... So that's snake and whale. He's whale, yes, whale. I can already see what people think. This is tedious.
Lead your heart.
If you guys fight for anything, I will focus on actually freaking getting there. Another driver Death Lord. Oh my god, so many Death Lords. Okay, I'm trying to. What the? Excuse me? How many this statement has good game design? Oh my god. Like, there's so many Death Wars in here. I don't freaking know what to do. I think it's, my weapon's been physics out of existence. I don't know what to freaking do! Like, I am thinking of cheating my way through this entire freaking dungeon. Like, I am too sick, I am too tired, I am too pissed off that this is even a possibility, that...
Creepy, crawly, dusty.
A Nordic ruin. What say you? Should we investigate?
I will deal with whatever the like this final encounter is.
Are you alright?
I'm not even gonna take anything else.
Did you even see them coming?
my god, You know what?
A Nordic ruin. What say you? Should we investigate? Who's there?
Well, weapons cannot be disarmed, as far as I know.
Done and done.
You can pick stock while you're fighting amongst yourselves. Okay, I fight. Really? Just give it to me at this point. Where are you going?
So, what's inside?
Okay.
What was that? Oh. My shadow.
You go to the women's team, right? Because, I don't know. Uh, How does the COC command work? Hey, it's just COC straight up. Huh? Yeah. It didn't say invalid, it just didn't do anything. Is it COC? Why isn't it working? There we go. It's vampiric teleportation powers now, I decided.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Sure.
I wish you would look after your armor a bit more often.
Why is it called
I don't
solitude?
want to nag, but
It's such a sad
it scares me when you're not well
They should rename it
protected.
Friendstown or Comradeville.
What's on your mind, friend? Would you like that? I mentioned Katla's farm before, didn't I? It was a... You see,
Didn't we already?
game...
People
I
here
was...
are very well
Get
dressed.
the next... At first... But then... Guess if I was the happiest girl in all Skyrim.
I guess it also still probably makes sense because in addition to warping her and some people she knew, it kind of. Well, the other idea I was thinking of is that actually she is a legit reincarnation of Vilya, which might be the most sensical thing, like questionable lore-wise, but still relatively sensical. Like the idea that among the skull, like occasionally a person, an individual or exceptional individual, will just be reincarnated with kind of a bit like if you've ever seen campaign 2 of Critical Role, the Dark Elves have this thing where like you're consecuted or something, or like you're soul like literally will enter. If you die, your soul will like go into a vessel and eventually be reincarnated into someone whose body is, into like a newborn child who happens to be born or conceived or whatever the heck within a certain radius of this vessel. You're reincarnated at a certain age. Your memories start to resurface, and you undergo a process to bring out those memories that sort of exist alongside your previous memories of your previous self. And it wouldn't be quite like that exactly. It would be something like that. And it wouldn't involve like a vessel or some sort of ritual. It'd just be like among the skull, and this is like made up lore, obviously not official. Or at least among her particular tribe, there's something that allows certain souls to be reincarnated in their descendants specifically. So she is technically the great great granddaughter of Vilya from Oblivion, but she is also um, has the soul of Vilya from Oblivion in the body of her great great granddaughter. Therefore, she has memories of her own past here in 401 4E, um, or 201 4E, or whatever. Um, but also memories of her past life, literally. Like that might be the best compromise I can think of between you know what we're doing with the whole uh, option of having known her before, and well, there's two compromises technically. One is to do that, to just inject a bit of lore and a bit of backstory that isn't even touched upon. The other would be to just simply move the events of Almira's time in Cyrodiil to the Fourth Era, like roughly the late the late hundreds, basically more or less, which make Vilya maybe a bit older, but considering that we didn't really like in our own little mini playthrough of Oblivion. We didn't really um, do a whole lot that like related to the actual main storyline of Oblivion and the actual events. These are things that could have just happened in the Fourth Era, for like all we know, even though like the game is telling us it's the Third Era. And granted, many of these events canonically could not have happened in the Third Era. Like the whole, like maybe the black whatever traders came back, or maybe it was different rival guilds, the Fighters Guild. I'm not sure the Fighters Guild. Damn it! I'm uncertain whether or not the Fighters Guild exists in. I mean, I can't imagine it wouldn't exist in the Fourth Era in some form, just because it's a like the Mages Guild. I can kind of see falling apart for the reasons why it kind of seems to have done so, but uh, because it requires a great deal of organization and expertise um, and there's a lot of politics involved in organizing a bunch of people that powerful together under, with that amount of personal power, magical power, together under a unified banner, is trickier. Whereas just like, here's a guild of people who go adventuring and do, fighting things. That's relatively simple. Like, there's still some politics and whatever, but it's not as complicated, as as something like a mage skill, because like it's more down to earth, I guess, or down to nerd, or whatever you want to think of that. And we could just even strip it down to like she's just doing stuff for the fighter skill, or whatever equivalent exists in the fourth era. I'm not sure, like, timeline-wise, with regard to what drew her away from Cyrodiil and what drew her away from Villia, is trickier, because she would have been forced away from the Moraton due to the Red Year, already. I also, again, I like the idea of this being something that happened, her meeting Villia long ago. Like, that just a little bit more interesting to me. Given the fact that she is, in fact, long-lived. It is a complication that Villia should not be that long-lived. Again, there's a ton of things in the storyline that just don't line up, like the fact that Hadvir, or whatever the heck his name is, was effectively a childhood acquaintance of hers. Doesn't really line up with the idea that she was a young woman, at least in the time of the events of Oblivion. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I think my reincarnation idea is kind of the best bet, just for keeping things lined up, even if it involves inventing some lore that just doesn't exist in the base game. It's gonna even be a suggestion for Emma. Like, hey, like, maybe throw in something about reincarnation, or you could just, if you're role playing a long live character like a vampire or an elf, who could have been around during the events of Oblivion. Anyway, I'm just leaning toward that idea, because it's just more interesting overall, even if it is, requires a bit more stretching in terms of war. And again, the whole thing of Katrina, I think, is an interesting idea for what drew her away from Villia. That's more interesting, kind of, in my opinion, than the whole Morag Tong presence in Cyrodiil. Anyway. Hopefully that's, if there is another one.
So you have found the third book. I'm happy to say that our evaluation of the chance is going well. There's one more book we have to find. Or you and Villia, rather. You will help her finding this last book. Good. I'll mark
Hopefully the last book is
location
actually
of the
in
last
Skyrim.
book on your map. I wouldn't want to go to that place myself, but you are of course an experienced adventurer.
Okay, it is actually here.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's certainly sure.
And the only reason I cheated there was because it's DLC. Or not DLC, it's a mod. And I've read that it's incredibly tedious, and how would I'm just working on stamina. I can't remember what I was. Although I might want to work on increasing my stuff in general. Whatever.
I'm impressed.
I'm imagining being step in the portal again, and I just don't see any reason why I'd ever do that. Especially if it is kind of. Well, how many locations have we already been? The location we hadn't been to. What's the one that was an entirely different world space that we hadn't even unlocked yet? Okay, we're.
You think you can beat me?
Done and
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh.
What was that?
Are you alive? Ashes to ashes.
Did you hear that?
Is someone there?
I'm not afraid of fire. Quite pretty, that sword. Did you hear that noise? Oh, what?
Oh.
I thought it was there. Ashes saw that well. Who's there?
Good things.
You think you can beat me?
one and done. Hopefully that's the last of them. I'm starting to get a bit tired.
Yeah, Dungeon definitely had no business being the target of a Radiant quest. This one, sure. The one we got before, no. It's possible I might potentially still end up taking tomorrow off.
Welcome to the bard. Ah, the last book of chants. I hope it was not too awkward to track it down.
Oh, this one was easy. The last one,
college has decided that on top
we
of
had to
your
warp
reward,
space and
we
time.
also want to give you a special gift to show our appreciation.
Why is it called Solitude?
I hope you like
Such
poetry.
a sad name.
As
They
for
should rename it
Vilya, she's now
Friendstown
worthy to
or
join the college
Comradeville.
and is thereby a certified bard. It won't make any huge difference for the two of you, of course, but it may be that she will later be appointed to perform at certain events. And if you're looking for further ways to help the college, I already have some tasks that need to be done. As for the chants,
What the chance?
I have evaluated and written down my conclusions from the first 3 books of chants that you have brought me. You should give the book to Vilya, and I'm sure that she will be able to learn some of the simpler chants. As for the 4th book of chants, I have understood that it will only contain chants on a level that is, well, way beyond what Vilya can handle. But who knows? If the two of you continue to do tasks for the college, he might find further chants that she could learn to use. So, this book is for her. Give it to her, and I'm sure it will be useful for both of you. Again, many thanks for your help. I hope we will meet soon again. One of our bards ran into an awkward situation the other day. On his way to Solitude, he got so scared by a giant that he dropped his music instrument and ran away. When he later returned, the music instrument was gone. I assume that the giant has taken it. I'll mark the giant's camp on the map for you. If you could get the music instrument back, the college will of course reward you. As Vilya now has joined our college, it's a pity that you have not. Of course, as a bard, you would need to be able to play an instrument. At least I can help you with this. Here, I have a flute, a lute, and a drum for you. If you practice, maybe you and Vilya could perform together. And if you were a college member, have you considered joining us? If so, you should speak to Biarmo. I've heard that he has some tasks that need to be done. Once you have been accepted as a member by him, return to me and I will assign the two of you a performance. Make sure that you bring your music instruments.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I don't need all of those. Good. Okay. I could have been delirious as much as I'm just feeling out of it. It's probably even more reason why I shouldn't be
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim.
How did you apply?
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
That's where I come in?
Yes. According to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Understand?
Sure.
I wish you luck. In
I've been
finding the
working on an
verse.
original piece. I hope it can stand up to the classics.
I'll be the judge of that. Now back to your practice.
I need to stop by one of my homes. Ugh.
Need something? Yeah, but how much this location costs? It's a little weird that like all the items are for show. This is literally just a... Okay. Oh, here we go. Well. Palace? Oh, that's the wolf rod, okay.
I'm a little surprised by this entrance exam. Shouldn't you be performing
If you
a
want
song
me
or
to,
something
I could read a book for
instead
you.
of crawling around in a Nord ruin?
It is rather, rather odd.
Why I should be like seducing someone or something. I mean, I'm already well qualified. I've already seduced like all of you. Almost all of you. I'm sure it's nothing. What? What enemies? I'm pretty sure we've already adjusted. Yeah. Okay. Well, why is this happening at all?
Eat your heart.
Ah! That was infected!
Somebody help!
Forming bolts. Forming bolts. No. Get away from my castle, pal beast!
I'll eat your heart. In your day. Fire solves everything.
It's really dead then? It's really dead then?
By the gods. I don't even know what to say.
All right then.
Here, bag of holding.
Hey, I'm glad you're here with me.
I love you.
I love you too.
Come here.
I was wondering when you'd ask.
Oh, well, okay.
Perhaps it's the years of celibacy. Perhaps it's you. But I just can't get enough. So, what do you want to talk about?
Let's say it happened someplace else. I thought there's some other event that led to that. I don't know. Anyway.
Ready when you are.
Okay, now. Hmm. Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. What? What? Where? Damn it! I took a wrong turn. Really? The Dungar's still pursuing me? Us?
You did it again! And I who thought killing dragons was difficult.
Oops. I did it. Never mind.
Who's there? Good night.
What was that? Oh, good. I wish I could use a sword that well.
There you go. Hello.
A Nordic ruin. What say you? Should we investigate?
Who's there?
Iowa.
Come on, show me how brave you are.
Unless you're asking from my character tournament, she's from Citadel.
You will be so dead. Uh-oh, did I scratch your pretty
I'll eat your heart.
Back to go. You did pretty good out there. Nice work.
Since I met you. Don't you think so too?
Okay. There's some kind of pull chain. We opened the path to some place. Bunch of dead ends that. Oh. One of these.
So, what's inside?
Sorry. I clearly blocked you all off from me. I think we've been here before. I can tell by the ash piles. Left by Serona's necromancy. How did you get back here? Yeah, it's too fast.
So, what's on
No,
your
I'm
mind?
not talking to you. Oh! Woo! Wait, I don't know that yet. Damn it! I have to consult my map. I have to consult my map. Ellie! Don't sneak up on me like that. My cat just hopped onto me. As she is wont to do. She's a very sneaky girl. Okay, so my goal is up through there. But who's got the pull chain? Really? This leak. That's the entire entrance to the whole place. Apparently. Can't remember what the friggin' solution to this is. I've been through here and I've beaten this at least once. Functioning at full capacity. Well, COVID or not, but
Creepy, crawly, dusty.
need that. By taking things without looking at them. Oh, here we go. But we already went through here, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know.
I'm not afraid of fire. I'm not someone else. Don't you think so too?
Geronimo?
That's enough out of you. Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was. Kill you! think anymore, now am I?
Oh! Ah! Hurry, you knocked me off.
Hello there.
Hello. Okay. Patience is key. Okay. Magical barrier.
Well, that's done and done. Hopefully that's the last of them. I'm starting to get a bit tired. Who's there?
I got hit with a sneak attack? Okay. An expert lock and then a master lock? What the heck? Really? Better notice about where. Hey, closer to the, is it closer to the... Well... There you go.
Nice job. Anything good?
Yes. I think your definition of good.
Who's there?
It's clear.
Yeah, Carla, as always, you don't need to rely so much on necromancy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. You are a strong, independent woman. You don't need no necromanced man. What? Or woman.
Gorgeous as always, love.
It would have been better if it was actually, if it weren't actually a female trucker.
What was that? Oh. My shadow.
Okay. That would be wolf, eagle, dragon? No, wolf. Wolf, eagle, wolf.
Smells like garlic.
Where?
Ooh, ooh. Look over there.
Olaf, it is time.
Strange. You are nothing but
Me?
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is
Oh, now I got whirlwind sprint.
Insolent rat. Die!
That's enough out of you.
Anymore? No, am I?
There you go. It's like the same word over and over again. The same, like, 2 or 3 different words. I think they literally had, like, a few different images of, like, text, um, um, scratched up. And it's kind of, like, strung them together randomly, because I don't think there's actually any, like, that's interesting. It's like actually like written in or at least it's funny because like the actual I'm not sure if it makes sense for the cover to be in ancient Nordic, whereas in the book itself is in common tongue. But whatever.
Thank you so much for helping me to find those books of chants. I must admit that I would never have managed to accomplish this on my own.
How are your students coming?
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, you really are such a sweetheart. And I'm so grateful. Finally, I can call myself a bard. A real bard. It would be really interesting to study the chants that Wilbert put together for me. But I guess it would take a little while before I can use them. I'll start to study them at once, and then I'll tell you when I'm confident enough.
The classical heroes of Skyrim, yes?
What is it?
Are you hungry? I could make a meal for you. As long as I've got the right ingredients, I can always prepare
How about
something.
apple cabbage
That
stew?
should work fine. No, here you are. Shall we continue?
And some meat to wash down.
Your solo performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early rendition tomorrow.
Stop copying me.
Ah, you've returned. How
Thanking all, I suppose,
did I
although
didn't
I
think it
have
would actually
some
be there.
bad news.
Now, let's take a look at this. Oh. Oh no. This won't do it all.
Why is it called
The
Solitude?
copy is
Such a
incomplete.
sad name.
Yeah.
It's aged to the point
should
that
rename it
parts are
Friendstown
unreadable.
or
And the parts that are
Covered
readable, well, bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times.
That means
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival.
that's
If she isn't
representative
convinced of the festival's
one.
importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bards College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
Are you picking the missing parts of the verse?
Pick it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
We can do this. What's the first verse?
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened?
There once was a maiden called Vilja the Able, who cheered, celebrated, and danced on the table.
Oh, was him next, a dragon in human form.
I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in.
There.
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Oh, abstracted in dragon form.
Oh, that is exciting! I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now.
It is?
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Where's the test of a bit this time?
people here are very well dressed.
I think that god was flirting with me. Don't you think so?
I hope not. Because if he was, I had to kill him.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
Are you ready?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day.
There's
from the
one
bard's
vampire that seems to not
You
be
mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Because Solitude would not soon bend knee, Olaf would hurt them while his status accrued. He sacked Winterhold in dragon form, and bent their minds to blame Solitude. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be very generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Every fight is a food fight when
Make
you're
sure
a boss
that
man.
she is.
Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough.
You know my bard now?
Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be
done
inducted as part of
delicately.
the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
By the gods, the Emperor's been murdered on his own ship.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you?
Festival's back on.
Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
They seem to, when you're around, Solana.
Oh, they this up rather quickly.
Can't have a meal without meat. Come and get some here.
You might as well have some sweets. I made them for the festival, after all.
Hey, here's where we can get all the treats.
Two Bosma are eating a jester. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
I'm glad you're here with me.
Really? Had to get back on my
Welcome,
lap.
people of solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant.
And her lovely friends. Companions,
The
whatever.
lighting of the effigy,
Lovely companions.
she becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard. They like you.
A bard now?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do. What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Oh, what a sweet dog. I've always loved dogs. And Leif is such a nice name for a dog.
Oh, okay.
What's on your mind, friend?
What
Would
about
you
yourself?
like that?
Let's go ahead.
It does make a difference to have a horse, doesn't it? With Bruce, I left Solitude and traveled huge areas of Skyrim. As I told you, I was looking for the Elderglim Sanctuary, but I didn't know where to look. I had heard, though, that one of the pilgrims were often seen in Markarth. She obviously has a friend there, so that's where I started. Not far from Markarth, Bruce stumbled on a stone and injured his leg. Therefore, we had to
I had to shoot him with a crossbow.
What a strange city it is, don't you think so? So much stones, so many stairs, and then all the beautiful waterfalls. Markarth is beautiful in its own way, but I've always preferred rural roads to city stones. Anyway, I've heard that climbing stairs is good exercise. If that is true, I would think the Markarth people is in excellent shape. Anytime.
So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties.
Whoa! What was that?
You there. If you
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's such a pleasure to see you again. I have already given you a task to find a missing music instrument at the Giant's camp. The location should be on your map.
Congratulations on getting
Of
your
course,
official title
as it is
Bard
your first
then.
assignment, the task is very simple. The innkeeper of the Frozen Hearth in Winterhold thinks a bard performance would attract new visitors. I doubt it, but that's just my opinion. Go to the Frozen Hearth, talk to the innkeeper, and then perform together with Vilya. He will pay you afterwards for each piece of music you play. If he's happy with you, he will give you a certificate that allows you to return there and get paid to perform whenever you like. Goodbye.
Now, this is fun.
I wonder if I could have asked him about the quest location and like had it changed someplace else.
Yorn is the best of the bunch. You should hear him sing. Yorn is the best of the bunch. You should hear him sing.
Maybe out. We can play it a little while longer.
You taste my sword.
What? No! Not here.
Done and done.
Okay, why? Alright. Alright again. You can have a dragon in addition to. Boom.
Why don't you crawl back into the
Here for you.
You're a creep. You're as good as dead.
Right?
I think so. I tweaked my shoulder a bit in that last one, but I'll be fine. So, where are we off to now? Nothing else then?
That should be it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
We decided to perform here tonight.
Of course.
Hey, remember
They
today?
say Fallion and Morthal has studied
So
vampires.
nice and warm.
Draugr and all matter
Shall we
of
stay a
undead.
Septimus Cygnus cannot be quite right in his head.
Until
what do
next
you
time.
think? Yes?
Let's perform together.
This will be fun.
I'll pay the base loot. I'll play the flute.
So, what would you like us to play?
Somersault? My lady, I do not know. Where's Freebird? Oh, that's for a lost lover.
I like that.
I'd say it's actually kind of logical that she probably would have learned how to play all sorts of instruments in her life. You steal a tankard while we're holding the flute. For ourselves.
Yes? Now this will be fun.
Let's play.
So, what would you like us to play?
A written baritone. A somersault.
Now this will be fun.
She plays the flute in this case. Why she make her flute beside multiple flutes?
Yes?
Play a bird song.
Now this will be fun. So, what would you like us to play?
Let's try elsewhere bizarre music.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Hope you like your performance.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
You guys have to perform here again?
Okay, okay. You've talked me into it.
But you must have killed at least 5 of them.
All right then.
Yes? Yes? Would you like that? It wasn't that easy to get a job in Markarth. Lisbeth, the merchant, who seemed like a nice person, couldn't afford any help. And there was something with the atmosphere at the inn that I just didn't like, so I never asked there. Instead, I started to work as a street sweeper. The work was quite harsh, but I endured. However, one day, the orc ladysmith was walking down the stairs while I was on my knees scrubbing the stones. She didn't look where she put her feet, and therefore she stumbled over me and fell down the stairs. I almost fell too. She didn't injure herself that badly, she only sprained her wrist. But that was bad enough, as it meant she couldn't work. I felt both guilty and sorry for her, so I offered to help, and my help was welcome. So I spent a week tanning skins for the smith, and her brother even showed me how to do some basic work at the forge. But by the time her wrist had healed again, Also, Brewster had regained his strength, and it was time for us to continue. Anytime.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Chip on a band. Serrano isn't a bad singer either. We can have two vocalists. Even think of what kind of name we should adopt.
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Oh.
Oh, you have found the music instrument. Good. As I promised, here's a reward for you. Just let me know if you want to do further tasks for the college. Welcome back.
How are your students?
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Distractions.
I hope you had a good time in Winterhold. Now, what would you... The innkeeper at the Bee and Barb says that the visitors are fed up with only listening to Racine's flute music.
Yes, Headmaster.
Maybe you could spice up things? Go to the Bee and Barb and talk to Racine. I'm sure you could perform something pleasant together. Talk to the innkeeper when you have finished playing, and you will be rewarded. Who knows, you might even get another certificate.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts.
Goodbye.
Try to be precise, Yor. Remember, being a bard isn't just about
Performing
the music.
with Racine. Now this could get really interesting. Just think of all the music we can play with our three of us. Arya is quite talented. At least that's what Panthea says. I bet I'm not half as talented as her.
Okay, we should probably call it a night. Shouldn't we, Ellie? But she will stamina. Oh, I've been quite as bad as I did last night, so hopefully I'm in an upswing. And we get to return to work on Monday. Because this is a job I'm getting actually paid for, unlike this one. If you feel like paying for me, well, we have a Patreon. But, and of course, there's a bunch of other things you can do that will help and be no less appreciated. And regardless of what you said, I thank you so very much for watching, and until next time,